Let me say, I wanted to talk about something that I see is crazy. I see people saying that Aniyah from Love Island is colorist because she chose the Asian man. And I find that to be absolutely ridiculous because I just feel like black women can't win for losing because how in the world am I seeing all these comments from women, black women specifically, about Aniyah being colorist when these are the same women that would say that Chris Brown isn't a colorist? A man that only chooses non-black or Blasian women to have his children and reproduce with, somehow he's not a colorist, but a black woman that was in a relationship with a black man at first and then decides to explore her options with a non-black man, it doesn't make any sense. I don't. That's completely stupid. Hey, how you doing? Hey, yeah, hey, how you guys doing? I might need to come back like in the morning, like when there to be more people on, for me, but my mind's actually really blown by this, that there are really, it was really bad on Threads where all of these biracial women and black women were calling Aniyah colorist because she didn't choose a black man that she wasn't interested in. Makes no sense. They're talking about, oh, well, why did she choose the black guy that squatted her? I'm not saying that him squatting her wasn't impressive. However, maybe they didn't have a connection. Maybe he was too lustful. Maybe she didn't want to deal with that again. Somebody trying to press her to give up the cooch and knowing somebody less than 2 months. Like, I just really, it's just so crazy to me because I really feel like black women really, give black men a lot of grace for things, but never do the same when it comes to other black women. Even if she didn't pick KC first, maybe she wasn't attracted to him. Maybe she didn't see somebody that was all the way her type. If he wasn't her type and she liked the men that were not fully black, so what? Black men do that all the time. Black men do that all the time. And people still swear that these black men aren't colorist and love black women. I don't know, y'all. I just feel like if anybody can watch the episode that they watched that came out today and see that KC is a liar and he was just latching on to Aniyah because he didn't want to get kicked off the show, I don't know what to say. Like, the man literally said today, oh, I don't have anything in common with Aniyah. I never did. Well, if you didn't have anything in common with this lady, then why was you telling her, you black queen, you're black skin, you're black this, you black this. You don't have nothing to worry about. Our connection is so strong. Is it? How can you have a strong connection with somebody that you don't have nothing in common with? That don't make no sense. KC is a sucker and a liar, period. And yeah, hey, soft and spicy. Yeah, girl, you had me want to go live about this colorism thing because them calling her colorist is really nuts. Legitimately. And it's crazy because when black men go and they choose a certain type of woman that's not black, all it is, oh, it's preference. We can't be mad at black men's preference. That doesn't mean they're colorist. That doesn't mean they don't like black women. But now all of a sudden, when it comes to Aniyah, now preference means something. Yeah, okay. And it's very upsetting to me because the main people that I saw talking about it were black women. And it's just like, hold on. I must got somebody that comes in here and reports me and then leaves. Because why in the world did I get reported for sexual behaviors right now? It's only 6 people in here and got reported for sexual behaviors. So irritated. So very irritated. But yeah, like I said, I just think it's very strange. You know what I mean? How black women just, like I said, give all of this grace to black men, but it's never reciprocated. The only thing that I hope for Aniyah is that she brings the guy to the villa. Because if she doesn't, she's a complete goofball. And at that point, you know what I'm saying? I have to vote you off, sister. Because you gotta go, because you're being stupid. Because if you would to think for one moment that Casey isn't gonna bring somebody else back, you're literally delusional. Like, you're literally delusional. I It's just like I said, it's just crazy. And black women really gotta do better. And honestly, I say this all the time, and I really, really, truly mean it. I really do believe that the reason why black men don't do better is because so many black women don't require it. And it's just that simple. So many black women make excuses. So many black women do things for black men that they wouldn't do for them. And all of that. Yes, Aniyah definitely will be going home because Casey is trying to freak on somebody. And it's really just that simple. And that TT, she willing to do it. Yes, he talking so reckless and wild about her. I really hope that they play some of this stuff for her to see. Because I feel like if they played some of the things that he said about her today, that she wouldn't be talking about, oh, I miss my man. You know what I'm saying? Because my goodness, seriously, you mean to tell me that you've been smiling in my face and you talk about me behind my back like that? Okay. All right. Like, I don't even understand how as a woman you could even forgive any of that. Like, that, I mean, that would be just an instant grounds for dismissal. But I don't know if, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna show that to her. I just hope she make the right decision. Because if she don't, she's pretty much out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because she doesn't have any more connections. All the other guys that were the bombshells that came in that liked her, they sent away. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not one thing in common after kissing on her for 3 weeks and telling her that all of this stuff about how she's a black queen and she's the blueprint. I never believed none of that BS that he was saying. And it's not that black women aren't the blueprint or whatever. It's just the simple fact that he's a liar. Like, he just saying stuff that he heard black women say on TikTok. And he like, oh yeah, this gonna get the girls that like me. This gonna get me some brand deals. All I gotta sit there and say how much I like black women, and black women gonna flock to me. Even though he came off entirely disingenuous. But like, I don't know, you should never trust no man that's always looking at you with a stupid smile. Like that little smile he always smirk he always have. That's a shiesty Negro. Oh, dag, you fell for it, Melissa? Girl, I'm sorry, sister. I never believed it. Like, he just gets very disingenuous. For real. But my BS detector is like really, really high. When it comes to males. A rule of thumb is to not believe nothing that they say. That's the number one rule of thumb. If as long as you keep that in mind, you'll be great. You'll be Gucci. But yeah, y'all, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, that just really disgusted me. It just really disgusted me how he was talking about her. And you know what? He the type of person that if he needs you, he gonna play his position. But soon as he feel like he don't need you no more, then them true colors is gonna pop out. And that's exactly what he was doing. Like letting them true colors pop out. And I was just disgusted. Yeah. But I guess let me see. I really don't have too much else to say about this. I guess hey Calandra, you're on Teacup. I don't know if you had something to say, sis, before I get
Oh
out of
no,
here.
I was just asking you a question. Do you think like when you say women don't be on code, do you think it has anything to do with how some women be saying that they're black before they're a woman? Like, do you think that has something to do with it? And so they feel like they have to protect black men?
Um not I don't think so, because I feel like even if you're just a black woman and you're just like pro black woman, you still need to focus on you being black before being a woman. Because if you look at yourself as the same as like white teen women or other races of women, you're gonna be sadly mistaken. So I don't know about that. I just think that some women are just mammies. You know what I'm saying? And it's a difficult thing to deal with in the black community, because I feel like black women are programmed to do so. I mean, it's even happened to me. So I'm not saying it's like I'm better than anybody, or like I haven't got caught up mammying, because I have in my life. I mean, I don't do it anymore, but I have done it previously. And I think that just like if you're a black woman, you always have to unpack that. You have to unpack that desire to protect black men, to throw yourself on the sword for them, because 9 times out of 10 they would never do that for you. So why are you doing it? And first of all, and you're the woman. You're not even supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to be protecting the man. He's stronger than you. So what you look like? Oh, I got this. I got this. Tyrone, let me do it. No, you gonna do it. Like, so I don't know. I really I think KC is my least favorite out of the villa. I don't like Corbin, but to be honest with you, I dislike KC even more than Corbin. And the reason why is because Corbin is a very obvious F boy. Very obvious. Looking at him, you can tell that he ain't, all he thinking about is getting in them guts and being gone. That because he's tall and light skinned, that he probably has a lot of, non-black women trying to talk to him. And he that's what he wants. But honestly, I don't like KC because he's the worst type of dude. A dude that's sneaky, underhanded, a liar, a gaslighter. Even how he was looking in that girl face and acting like he didn't know why she felt insecure, or like he didn't like her like that. Who knows what we didn't see in the villa? All I know is that it's clear he didn't like her. And it's clear there's a reason why she felt that way. Because soon as he got over there with other girls, 2 seconds in, he freaking on everybody. He talking about, all in all, I never had nothing in common with her. I'm bringing somebody back. I ain't never had a connect. So clearly she was right. And I'm really upset with everybody that was on TikTok trying to talk about her and make it like she was the one that was tripping. But, you know, I don't feel like anything up to this point has really been her fault at all. I don't. However, if she don't listen to the advice that her what is it, co-stars or whatever have told her about bringing somebody back, if she don't do that, she's a goofy. And then she will have lost my respect. That's all I'm saying. I'm on her side right now, but if that girl don't bring back a man to the villa or let that man stay, she's a goofy. Period. Because and then everybody trying to call her colorist because she chose the Asian man. I I really wish women would understand that they should listen to the things that comes out of men's mouths. The Asian man, they asked him, well, I think what was a turn on for him or whatever. This man said kindness. Kindness. Somebody being, I think, nice and caring or something like that. Then it was another dude that was like, oh, a big butt. A man that is thinking to where he would say kindness, that's the type of man that you might be interested in getting to talk to, getting to know. Like, not somebody that's talking about a big butt or calling you grandma because you're not ready to freak on him and you've known him less than a month, less than 30 days. Like, yuck. Of course she don't want you to be all doing all that stuff. And you guys are on national TV. Like, I mean, who wants to get cracked like a crab in front of the world? Some girls are cool with that, but then some women who have some class are not. Yes, I definitely agree with you, soft and spicy, for sure. Yeah, and I also think Aniyah is a perfect example of a woman that does not listen to her woman's intuition. And I say this all the time. There are so many women that get into trouble because they don't listen to their woman's intuition. It's already there in the pit of your stomach that says, don't talk to him. He lying. He not real. And they say, oh no, I'm just tripping. Oh no, I don't know why I'm thinking that. It's not true. And it is true. Your body, your woman's intuition, your spirit is telling you, but you're ignoring it. And I really believe that 75%, and I'm being generous by saying 75% instead of more, of women that get into bad situations with men had women's intuition tell them something and they ignored it. They didn't listen. They did not listen to that intuition, and then you get okie doke because you caring about that man more than you caring about what your mind, body, and spirit is telling you. But I don't know exactly, soft and spicy. Casey asked her for affection, but don't even like her. All he wanted to do was use Aniyah up. Freak on her, kiss on her, play with her until he got to Casa, and then still do exactly what he was going to do. It didn't matter if she had let him touch her or not. I seen some dumb black woman doing a live today talking about, if you don't give a man smacks, can you be mad if he goes looking for it elsewhere, and then put up Aniyah picture up there? Like, are y'all dumb? You mean to tell me you're withholding smacks because you don't want to have intercourse with a man that you know less than 30 days? Your job is even your job after 30 days. You get a 90-day probation period. So you want her to give up the vagina and it's not even he's not even out the probationary period yet? What? You know what? Some women truly scare me on their thought processes. Truly scare me. But once again, Aniyah is not colorist in any way, shape, form, or fashion, because she wants to talk to some other dudes besides Casey. How come black women got to be the ones that's pro-black and talk to black men, the fully black men, while black men can like anybody? White tea women, Asian women, biracial women, whoever. And they still supposed to be looked at as Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and Frederick Douglass and whoever else. Like, stop it. But I mean, I guess I didn't really have too much else to say about this, because I want to talk about this with people that actually like a lot of different people that watch the show. I would even like to talk to some people that believe Aniyah is colorist, to be honest with you, because I would like to pick their brain and be like, in what world do you think that Aniyah is colorist? I need to understand how your mind even jumps to that type of insane conclusion. Like, like, honestly, I really want to talk to somebody that thinks that, because baby, what? I don't even understand how you could think that. I'm gonna do this again, but I'm gonna try to like make a better like thumbnail or whatever this is called, so that people might want to click on it. I think I might do this tomorrow. Well, I don't know, because I gotta record. I gotta record and edit like 2 videos, but I don't know, y'all. I like actually really, 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 truly want to talk about this. But I really, soft and spicy, it would be a good discussion. I just, like I said, I just don't know if I could get some people that actually believe this. believe that Aniyah is colorist to have that discussion. Cause it's like, baby, I don't want people that don't believe that, because I don't believe it, and we'll just be in an echo chamber. But if I could find somebody that really believe that, baby, but anyway, y'all, I guess I've been officially shadow banned from over here. Not to mention somebody reported the live for Smex behaviors, or Smex exposure, or something like that. I forgot what it said now. So I'm not even gonna be able to get any more people in here. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm ineligible for the FYP because of some weirdo. And it's so crazy that I have so many people that hate on me. Like, they will come to every live that pops up because I know they follow me, and every time they'll report the lives for something crazy. And TikTok will let them do it too. It makes me sick. But anyway, y'all, I will see you later. Thanks so much for coming, soft and spicy, because you were the person that inspired me to do the live today, right now. And appreciate Kalandra for coming up too. Appreciate Miss Get 'em Girl as well, and Miss Spotty, and Miss Melissa, and Miss From Scratch. And also, yeah, I think I got everybody. Make a chart too. Yep. And thanks so much for Donut Kenzie. Thank you. Thank you. All right, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. I will try to upload this like little clip to YouTube, even though it wasn't long. So, but all right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Love y'all, and y'all have a good night.